Good morning, students. Now here in this class we will discuss the questions of exercise 8.2. In the last class we did the midpoint theorem. Yes. Now here today we start the 8.1 theorem. Today I will do 2 or 3 questions. Then rest will be homework for you. Yes. Okay, now let me find the lesson. Okay, 8.2. Okay, now first question is exercise 8.2. First question. ABCD is a quadrilateral in which PQRS are the midpoint of the side AB, BC, CD and DA. AC is a diagonal. Show that SR parallel AC, SR equal to half of AC, PQ equal to SR and PQRS is a parallelogram. Okay, now first of all ABCD is a parallelogram. ABCD is a parallelogram where PQRs are the midpoints of PQR and S. PQR and S are the midpoints of the sides AB, BC, CD and DA. Prove that SR parallel AC. Okay, AC diagonal. Okay, this is the question now. So now see here, ABCD is a parallelogram. We know that in a parallelogram opposite sides are equal. So AB equals CD and AD equal to BC. Then PQRS are the midpoints of the side AB, BC, CD and AD respectively. So the first part is prove that SR parallel AC and SR equal to half AC. So this is simply by midpoint theorem. Simply by midpoint theorem. So solution. In triangle ACD, R and S are the midpoint of the sides CD and AD. Therefore, by midpoint theorem, what will you say? The RS parallel AC and RS equal to half of AC. That is because of only midpoint theorem. It happens because of only midpoint theorem. So first one done. Yes. The second one is prove that PQ equal to RS. So for that we have to consider triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, P and Q are the midpoint of the sides AB and BC. Therefore, by midpoint theorem, what we have? PQ parallel AC and PQ parallel half of AC. Same. Question number 2. So number of here. Now from 1 and 2. So from 1 and 2, from 1 and 2, see, RS parallel AC, PQ parallel AC, yes, and RS equal to half AC, PQ equal to half AC. It means what? RS parallel PQ and RS equal PQ. Yes, because RS and PQ both are parallel to AC, and RS and PQ, sorry, not half, equal, not half. RS and PQ both are equal to half AC. That means RS parallel PQ and RS equal to PQ. So second one done, and third one is proof that PQRS is a parallelogram. So see, these are RS and PQ. These are opposite sides. RS and PQ. These are the opposite side of the quadrilateral PQRS. So if the opposite sides of a quadrilateral are equal and parallel, then it is a parallelogram. Since one pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel, therefore PQRS is a parallelogram. Got it? Yes. Done. The number 2 is homework. Number 2 do by yourself. Question number 2 is homework. Now we will do question number 3. What is question number 3? Question number 3 is, show that the quadrilateral formed by joining the midpoints of consecutive sides of a rectangle is a rhombus. So here first of all, we'll draw a rectangle. ABCD is a rectangle. ABCD is a rectangle where P, Q, R and S are the midpoints of the sides AB, BC, CD and DA. Prove that it is a rhombus. Yes. So join AC, or you can then video also. Okay. Join video also. Got it? So question number 3, solution. Let ABCD a rectangle where P, Q, R and S are the midpoint of the sides AB, BC, CD and AD respectively. Prove that PQRS is a rhombus. Okay, the proof. So what is the triangle? See, in a rhombus, all the four sides are equal and diagonals are not equal. So here our first aim is to prove that all the four sides are equal. So after proving that, we have to prove that the diagonals, that is diagonal are PR and SQ, these are also not equal, because in a rhombus diagonals are not equal, but in a square diagonals are equal. So first of all, we have to prove that all the four sides are equal. Then we have to prove that the diagonals are not equal of the quadrilateral PQRS. Then we can say that it is a rhombus. Yes. So first of all, in triangle ABC, the midpoints are P and Q. P and Q are the midpoint of the sides AB and BC. Therefore, PQ equal half AC and PQ parallel AC. Question number 1. Again, in triangle ACD, R and S are the midpoint of the sides. CD and AD. Therefore, RS equal half AC and RS parallel AC. Equation number 2. Got it? So from 1 and 2, okay, wait. Okay. From 1 and 2, PQRS is a parallelogram. Why? Because PQ equal to RS and PQ parallel to RS. Similarly, therefore PQ equal RS equal half of AC, and then PS equal RQ equal to half of BD. Now see, AC equal to BD because it is a rectangle. In rectangle, the diagonals are equal. Yes. Since ABCD is a rectangle, therefore this is BD. AC equal BD. So half AC equal half BD. Now what is half AC? PQ equal RS equal PS equal RQ. So all the sides are equal, so it may be a square or it may be a rhombus. Now we will prove that the diagonals are not equal. Now see PR equal to what? PR is equal to BC and is equal to AD, and SQ equal to AB equal to CD. Now these are the opposite sides of the rectangle. Means BC equal to AD, yes, but AB equal to CD, but these two is not equal to these two, because in the rectangle the opposite sides are not equal. Opposite is equal, all the four sides are not equal. Therefore, PR is not equal to SQ. Since all the four sides are equal and diagonals are not equal. Diagonals are not equal. Therefore, PQRS is a rhombus. Got it? PR is not equal to SQ, therefore it is a rhombus. So that's all. So I did the question, and next class, if possible, I give other question as a homework. You try yourself. If you are able to solve, then text me. I'll solve the questions. I'll solve the question. I'll put this question solution in the school group. Yes. Then in the next class, we start chapter circle. There are 10 or 12 theorems. After proving all the theorems, first we'll prove all the theorems. Then we'll start the exercise. Yes. So that's all for this class. Thank you. Bye.